following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Stand in one spot.
I'm not breaking cover. This is too good. No one can spot me.
I'm not looking. Unless you say where to go, I won't be looking for you.
He knows when he's needed.
You need to sign this.
It would be missing. You pass it around us, and
Because I've got to give it back to her.
We give it back to her, and Logain's signature's just on it.
Probably just need to hold it up, count to 5, bring it back down with the Logain signature.
Oh, sure. Yeah, then.
But I'll be out of eyesight from inside. That's all I care about.
No, you just juggle it a bit, then you throw it up in the air, and then you come back in a couple of minutes to pick it up.
I like the first one.
Yeah. Yep.
Makes me look like a jet perfectus.
No, remember, Hannah.
Netflix versions aren't real.
They can't hurt you.
Explains Star Trek Discovery.
Don't watch Picard then. Holy shit.
God, yeah. Just when you thought...
Just remember back in the days when Enterprise was the worst.
Oh, no.
Remember back in the days when Voyager was the worst Star Trek.
Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine wasn't Star Trek, but it was good. And I know that sounds weird, but yeah, there we go.
So I'll go back inside and I'll sign the gun. I'll hand it over to you.
And leaning into it now, Rover, Roby, Bears,
San Diego.
So
It has the signature of Rosa.
I saw that gun at the bar. It had been edited.
Wait, what?
I went back to the bar. The signature on the gun had been edited.
To what?
Rover Robibes.
Oh. Forgot about that.
Just like,
The funny thing was, is she went to that Krogan bar,
yeah.
and you went to the Krogan, and like there was only like about an hour between you guys.
So
Crossing over.
You totally missed my RKO.
Yeah. If she hadn't slept in, she would have been there at the same time. But
Well, I just swung by to see if there was any more intel and whether they were running out of cards. And
So
Logain swung by to get like free drinks.
I didn't drink a thing.
I'll hand the gun back to her.
I just stopped by to fight a dude.
They're all there.
Thank you.
Well, not all of them. Obviously, I can't get a few of them because they're not.
Skirt puts it on thigh holster.
Fuck it, she's hot.
Yeah, she's a 10 on the Rosa scale.
No, Jeanette's like a 2 or a 3 on the Rosa scale because it only measures how psychotic you are.
Oh, then how are you as high as 8? Did you go down to 8 because Salo existed?
No, when you meet her, you'll find out.
Oh, yay?
There's a reason she's an 11 and I moved down to an 8. Hallex is a sometimes food.
Sometimes food.
Alex isn't a food. Unless you make it into a soup.
Oh no! Or hoop. That would be like the Indian halogenic soup.
And because, of course, our show is now over, I'll pick up the drink. Finally.
Fox straw.
But it's so delicious.
You get in trouble.
I will. You can trust
Tip
me.
of straw rotates around away from you. Moves bottle over.
Well, I have to hand it to you, Zolo. I didn't think you'd make it through, and there's at least half of that drink you didn't drink.
Not for David trying.
That wasn't my choice. There's more time.
What dessert are you getting?
Oh, I completely forgot. Go through the list. Do they have it like a dextro cheesecake?
Yeah.
I will get the cheesecake.
Hey, everybody. Who'd like pound cake? I'd like some pound cake!
Every time he does a talk somewhere, people bring him mini pound cakes.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Who's
nice.
having Tiala?
No, nothing. She just the wine's fine.
You could get like a coffee or something as like a nightcap.
Or more wine.
Emma, justify spending time away from the books, having fun.
Well, you could give your dessert to me. Or not.
I've missed
She's
something.
being scary, Zala.
What?
So I'll
She's
protect
doing
you.
the scary look.
Are we... Oh, right, we're not supposed to give Tess sweets. Like anyone would do that. Only bad people
No,
do.
she's allowed sweets.
You heard it, she said it.
Just not allowed onto it too much.
There was a category.
You need to be more reserved on the amount of sweets you have. Have you had any cake today?
No.
Then it's not a problem, is it? But eating candy soup is probably on the other side of no.
Well, I did have a bowl of
we're
candy
not in
soup
trouble.
and a bowl of
She's in
chocolate
trouble.
soup and another bowl of chocolate soup.
Well,
The others at the table just have to be like, what?
Soup comes in chocolate?
was this today?
Yeah, earlier today when we were making it for the orphans.
Imagine 10 kgs of solid chocolate melted in a giant soup pot.
Yes, how can they help? Oh. Yes, you get topped up.
See, now we're having fun and interesting story. How can chocolate be
I
a
must be
soup?
doing that right then.
Yep. You could sit down if you
Well,
wanted.
you put-
Just
So
Sit.
soup is like liquid food, right?
I suppose at the basis
You
level,
put
yes.
chocolate in a soup pot,
Yeah.
you heat it up and it melts,
Okay, and then what do you...
and then it's chocolate soup.
I thought you were going to, like, coat something with it. No, molten chocolate?
No, that's just drinking chocolate.
no, it wasn't even drinking hot chocolate. It was chocolate mounted. Please, just
Well, if you diluted it with enough
No.
milk...
no.
Well, you could chuck
No.
some oats in there and do like a porridge,
There was
No.
like a
just
chocolate
a little
porridge.
bit of water just to thin it out a bit.
Who did you get in trouble with this for?
Tiala and Logang?
See, there was your problem. They shouldn't have found out. What did you do so that they would have found out?
Well,
The
Sienna's
Sidewinders
friend
Omni
says-
tools light up with
Logan knows all!
and then stop.
well, there's that, but Tiala's friend Hasezga is the one making the soup, and so I offered some suggestions for some.
So you're like you're partners in crime with someone. She was doing something good at a soup kitchen, and you subverted that so she would give you candy.
Oh, now I feel guilty. I'm sorry, Tiala.
You feel bad, and that's all that matters. You know you've done wrong.
You feel like
I'm just going to send the sergeant a text saying that the test situation has been dealt with.
Yep.
No need for intervention.
Well,
It was brutal.
I mean, maybe there's a market for it, but it doesn't seem like the kind of thing you'd be serving at a soup kitchen. That's usually cheap food to fill a lot of.
And get this, you can apparently have things that aren't soup there.
Yeah.
Does everyone?
So the humans at the table are like, yeah. All the aliens are like, wait, then why is it called a soup kitchen? That's retarded.
I think it's got a soup kitchen because it's usually like watered down, stretching the food out as far as it can go, plain fare, you know, whatever's cheap to get people fed. And
And
full.
also, don't get your hopes up. Kitchen is a bit verbose.
And a bit negative.
well, you know, the food's usually pretty good there as long as they haven't been boiling everything in a pot so long it turns grey.
Oh no, she's good enough that it doesn't do that.
What if you work through the setting up of a colony? Then food reaches that kind of level.
It's all right. I've dealt with it.
I'm going to have to explain to the other duck rats that there's also going to be more than just soup.
Well, that's fantastic news. But you found somewhere else to take them for food on like days where you're not taking them out.
There's the Sapphire Foundation has a kitchen.
Oh, that is too cute.
It's the soup kitchen that apparently also can serve. Currently doesn't, but can serve things that aren't soup. Oh, we did have bread to go with the soup, but
Well, bread's for dipping in the.
Zola
Yeah.
would just giggle a little bit.
absolutely, it's normal. Hey, did you?
Can we get another seat here, please?
I've already filched one for another table.
Well, Logan keeps on serving me and no one's noticed.
That's not Logan. I was wondering. Because I noticed.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if it was actually Logan or not.
I wasn't sure.
No, Rosa's had her attention firmly fixed on Tess.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be good. Closes dessert menu because I've been bad.
No,
This
it's
is a sound.
it's not that you've been bad. It's you've got to limit the candy at the moment.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna have dessert.
That's a very adult thing of you to do. But I think you could probably get away with like an apple or something pie, something with a bit of nutrients and goodness in it.
Oh, fruit-based desserts are okay, of course.
Well, I mean,
Well, there's yes.
we're trying to teach you.
Wait,
the-
there's fruit-based desserts? That doesn't make no kind of sense.
I think everyone just wants you to have fruit and food that has some nutritional value in it, so that they know your body's being well taken care of, instead of chocolate, which has like nothing. Wait, just chocolate on the Citadel? Is that still cocoa beans and stuff like that, or do you guys make it out of something else?
Is there a chocolate place that gets real chocolate brought in?
Yeah, it'll be synthetic chocolate. You know, like Cadbury is these days after the Dunedin factory closed.
I mean, I was feeling a little
We
bit.
got all their imports from Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they know what chocolate tastes like.
They haven't got time to figure it out.
The problem with Australia is
They're too
it's
busy
always it's
killing those spiders that have got the health
Their
bars
cho-
and
their
names and
chocolate
things.
darker. They prefer their darker
Australian
chocolates.
spiders have mana bars.
Yeah.
God, I saw that Photoshop thing. It's like normal Australian spider. It's got a health bar,
Yeah.
and there was this big fucking huntsman thing. It's just had a name and a health bar and a mana bar. It's like fuck that.
Imagine the drops it'll give you.
I need a team. I need a team.
One nuts.
Look, one of them got in. You got to burn the place down.
That room is its now.
Oh, did you see that one where that picture of the person who found the fucking thing in the corner?
Yeah.
They just walked in and it was just this black thing in the corner, and they slammed the door, and then it just exploded in huntsman spiders.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Burn it down.
no,
Yeah.
no. Game night, fun, joy.
Lovely country.
Kill me fucking now. That's an actual invitation, internet. Kill me now.
Go on, do it.
Because I was feeling pretty bad about only really paying for cheapin', but trying to find a restaurant for that many kids.
Yeah, the Sapphire Foundation is feeding them.
Well, that's neat. It's good to know they can get a meal somewhere else, because cheapin's not really that.
How's Jim's date going?
Oh, you've all been ignoring that while you're ever since the yellow shirt opened.
Yeah. We'll tune back
You
in.
don't care now. We have won.
Well, it's not over until they leave together or separately.
And then we have to tell them to see how it goes.
No.
Well, she is laughing.
Good sign.
So anyway, I ate the whole pack.
You see, I'm wearing a kilt at the moment.
And after
He might be. I
It's
don't.
not wearing the kilt.
and after a long day of riding, I ate the whole thing.
So yeah, he gets up from the table, and then he puts his hand out and helps her out of the seat, and then puts his arm out, and then they both sort of walk out.
And we're all very obviously watching them.
He gives specifically Rosa like this narrow, evil-eyed glance.
Oh, she is biggest smile, crinkle like it's just like.
I'll just give them a cheers.
Follow them.
Oh. Oh yeah, they go out the front entrance, or exit, I suppose it also is, since they left out of it.
It can be both.
Well, after paying for their bill, of course, which Jim pays for, based on he's the one who manipulates the Omni tool at the desk, and then they, as you're following them, they call a rapid transit.
Shit. That would be too obvious.
Well, to be fair, when you're going out, like there are other people leaving, and there's rapid transits coming to collect them.
Oh,
quite
okay. In
frequently.
that case, I will also get a rapid transit and just instruct it to follow that car.
Oh. Yeah, so you're following.
I'm following him.
What are the restaurateurs doing now that the main reason for being here has left the building?
Now that our mission is complete, is it time to party?
I think it is time to party.
Look around. I'm not really sure this is the place, so we should wrap up here and I guess go somewhere else.
We should go to
I know just the perfect place. Turn to the cop bar. We designated a seasick cop bar, so we might as well.
I mean, it's not really a cop bar, but it is the bar we went to as...
We were cops in it, well, in training.
So if cops start frequenting a bar, soon other cops do. Soon it becomes a cop bar. That's how it goes. I trust him. He's a fucking bartender. He'd know.
I never worked in a cop bar, but...
That's why you're still here and not in prison. Where you belong. In prison.
Prison.
Where you belong.
And just as a
In
side
prison.
note, I watched my brother go to prison yesterday.
Why?
Turns out he's a pedo.
Oh,
What?
Why can't you just fuck dogs like you?
Wow, way to just drop that on us.
Wow. Can we have a channel? You could have just said I'll discuss it later. I'm not editing that.
I don't care.
Also, I believe you can't make that accusation until he's been convicted.
He has.
Well, in that case, fuck that guy.
Name's
Like the whale said, no animals, no kids. All hail blue whale.
Has he got name suppression?
No.
That's the important part.
Don't dox him on this channel. Use my other channel. Shitty people doxers. .net.
Docsnet.
So anyway.
Jesus.
And you think I dropped shit in this channel?
random.
I just loved how casual it was too. It's just like, oh, by the way, just on the
I
side.
had to watch my brother get arrested the other day. Turns out he's the worst kind of scum there is. He has done things to children.
Oh my god. Is he a Campbell? He has to be a Campbell. Of course
No,
he's a fucking
He's
Campbell.
a Stenning.
Is he Catholic?
No.
Huh. Then why?
But it's his kids that Pam and Gordon know.
Yeah. I guessed.
But he hasn't ever had any real contact with those kids.
Subject change.
Yes, so,
We're going to a cop bar.
yes. Senna and Rosina say to you, so it's like, you seem awfully happy considering you lost the wager.
Oh yeah.
Lose a battle, win the war. Honestly, I'm just happy that worked out for Jim. I mean, it's an expensive night, but
And then you see somebody wander over with flowers to the empty table. This is like, I took too long.
I've been waiting for the flowers to get here.
That was your end game play.
Oh, that was done way back. They just took forever.
When you went outside and we weren't sure what you were doing, we thought we had to double down on something.
Well, yeah, because
Flowers.
I went with the nuclear option.
No, we still
So
won.
interested in what Jeanette thinks of Tiala.
Probably more or less like, she doesn't look like the pictures.
Well, no, the pictures are they're two-dimensional, whereas Tiala.
No, what
has
she,
this
Tiala's
it's
changed
like
her
four
facial
dimensions.
looking.
third dimension.
So the flowers end up being brought over to the
No,
stable.
yeah, I'll wave, and they're probably his.
What?
So you get the flower delivery.
Sure, that works.
Well, you guys paid for them, so you might as well. And it's a lot funnier to give them to Zoller, because can you smell those?
Contamination.
Right,
Temple Center.
Just so you know, you don't eat those.
I know.
Okay.
I'll do the squint thing. If you knew what I did to the last plant life I got my hands on.
Sea cucumber. He's just been torturing the sea cucumber.
Every time he talks about being in the lab, I just picture the freaking XCOM.
And he has these big gloves and this thing.
I've reached the
the
point.
sea cucumber.
I've reached that point of picturing where they got the two big laser things with the rings, and it's
I
basically
know what
just-
lasers look like.
with like the electric jolting between the two of them, and he's just like jolt it.
It's alive!
This is why he needs the revival kit.
This all makes
You're
perfect
back.
sense to me. I have created in every base a sheep torture thing at Minecraft. They looked at me. Sheep can't get away with that. Fucking sheep. Only
Sea
water
cucumber are
sheep
just
may
my
look
sheep.
at me.
Well, let us go to the cop bars then.
It's not weird.
First.
Oh yes, I believe you need to pay up.
I believe the bet was 2,000, wasn't it? 1,000.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't enter.
My hat fund.
No, so you got 2,000 out of that, eh?
You wait. You wait.
And we're good at this for having like a 1 in gambling.
Well, to be fair, no one rolled their gambling because it wasn't a thing that was relevant.
And Mum said I was no good at this.
Oh, now you listen to your mother.
Well, I immediately went out and
In which case,
gambled some more.
in which case, would it hurt you to call?
Yes, it very much could.
That's true, it can.
After all we did for you.
So who's all
much
heading
Camille?
to the cop bar? Oh, Rosa's not.
No, Rosa definitely is. Not sure if Rosita and Ciderita are up
Yeah,
to.
they'll go along. Jeanette and Daniel will go along.
You coming?
Tess will go along because you're going along. So it's whether Tiala goes along or whether she just wants to head back home and study.
Come
You
on.
can check out a
Oh.
cop bar and.
I'll help you out with that biology later.
Alright, I'll
What?
come out for a bit.
Was that in your-
Yay! Tiala's coming.
I'll send the location to Logan.
Study talk later.
Okay, because I suddenly thought you turned into a
because-
ladies' man and you were putting the moves.
Well, I don't know,
on.
you followed them, so.
No.
It's not supposed to mean Tess. And
Yeah.
says, hands on hips.
No, we went over this earlier, remember?
Oh,
No.
Oh,
he's repulsed by everyone.
no, just by the
Just,
not a
just-
physical
just-
contact.
shh. Not table talk. Let's just.
Well, that's fine. He's in a suit, so.
Nice and safe.
Poor guy. Tess
Hey.
shakes her head and then
Yes, didn't even get to finish his drink.
Yeah, it's still there. No one's guarding it anymore.
We can run inside.
No, you say everyone starts to walk away, and I'll just pay the bill.
Doo-doo-doo. Speaking of, we are splitting that, so we should.
Oh! Sorry, Tess, I'm splitting the bill with you.
Tess has already paid hers. But
How much do you want from me for my share?
We'll just go
You're
halves.
paying,
on
who are you paying for?
Myself, Rosina, and Cinerina, and anything Tiela got, like her coffee and.
Okay. Yours is going to come to, I will say, 250.
Tess has already covered hers. I'll pay for
Was
mine.
there food made out of printer ink?
I'll pay for mine, and I'll turn to you. Say, I'll
The most
cover yours.
expensive thing I can think
I've
of.
already
son.
taken care of mine.
Oh, okay. Never mind. No, it's just mine then.
So what did you already
I
go?
got some chips and a syrup,
Yeah.
and then the wine at the start. I've already
But
taken
they
the
left
credits
the
out.
bottle.
Yeah.
So yours is probably going to be like 70?
Easy.
Should be. You only made $2,000
So
tonight.
where are they going?
To go into a cocktail.
No, the couple.
A couple, okay, so yes. I was actually going to flip to you next. And yeah, so the rapid transit pulls up outside an apartment complex. And this is like a external series of apartments as opposed to the ones where you go in and then there's hallways inside. This is.
Wow, fancy.
And they get out, and he gives her a kiss on the hand, and she gives him a kiss on the cheek, and then she goes up inside the apartment, and he just
Goes
waves
home.
goodbye,
Goes home for gets rid of the blue balls.
and then he looks very happy with himself as he goes back to the rapid transit, and then it.
Can I make it
Starts.
to his rapid transit before?
Oh, he does. You probably can if you pulled up like just behind him. Yeah, okay. You're getting him inside it basically. Okay. So when he gets
Just in the
up, he
passenger
sits,
seat.
he just sits down and he's like, "Wait, who are you?
So that went well, didn't it?
Do I know you?
No.
Is this something of Rosa's doing?"
Rover has nothing to do with this, Jim.
So she does.
No.
But you know who I mean.
Of course.
And you know my name.
Well, I know the Jim part. I'm assuming the last name is, I don't know, Sterling?
No.
Something Scottish, then.
Maybe.
Highland clan?
Possibly.
So not
You seem to
Scot-
know an awful lot about
I know
we
Scotland the
Scots.
Brave when I hear it.
a bonny song.
It's alright. If it didn't sound like it was being tortured out of a cat bag.
You know, I don't know you, but can I level with you?
Yeah.
Leans in. I fucking hate bagpipes.
Land of culture and distinction.
Oh, they're terrible, I don't know. But you have to you can't say it when you're back home.
Well, it makes sense from
It's
a
like you're
feudal
a
war point standpoint.
Traitor.
Imagine you're a Roman army coming up into the Scottish Highlands and you see a bunch of giant hairy-ass men in skirts with an octopus under their arm, with the sound of tormenting cats wafting through the glen.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's effective there, but I don't know why it's part of your entertainment.
Oh, it sounds terrible.
Anyway, how did your date with young, what's-her-name go?
Oh, with Arena, went pretty well, I think, despite Rosa's sabotage attempts.
You dealt with it.
Yeah, as soon as I knew it was her, it was easy to explain.
So you think you're going to see her again?
I'm pretty sure I will.
Now, if you're heading
Wait.
back towards Seasick, you can just drop me off there.
Okay.
Your friends all went to the cop bar, by the way. Location that y'all see.
We'll go there instead.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. You can keep going if you want, but I'm going to that bloody cop bar. Who are you again? Who are you?
Well, that's a very pertinent question. I
seem
can
to
see
know-
those police instincts are kicking in.
You seem to know an awful lot. Wait a minute. Tall. Like, what is Logan actually wearing at this point?
Oh, I'm a short Krogan.
They're not.
No, well, short compared to Lurgan. I have a disguise kit. I know roll really well.
What are you actually?
I'm just wearing like a trench coat and hat wearing
Are they in
Turian.
white?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they should be though.
How do you?
Yeah, I'm going to do the Zappelli thing. I'm going to be in white.
Okay then. So then he is like Turian, tall, white.
No, that's spacist.
I mean, what you're wearing.
Oh.
You're a boss, aren't you?
I prefer to think of myself as more of a chieftain. In the traditional Gallic sense. Gallic sense. Gallic sense. Gallic sense.